speak. The key is that your voice needs to be captured.
So hi, we are Team Star, and these are my team: William, Henry, Joey, Karin, and Teresa. We are excited to introduce Star Pet Cafe, a cozy and innovative space for pet lovers. And today we are presenting this concept to Papa Pet Shop, seeking a 40% investment for partnership. And who are we? At Star Pet Cafe, we are more than just a cafe. We provide a cozy, pet-friendly space where pet and their owner can bond, enjoy special meal, and capture memorable moments. What sets us apart is our commitment to sustainability, animal welfare, and exceptional care from our trained staff to ensure a safe and welcoming experience for everyone. So how are we unique? So firstly, we offer dog menu with dishes like chicken meatball and cow cappuccino, alongside with a delicious human menu. And then second, other than that, sustainability is at the core of everything we do. We prioritize eco-friendly practices like using sustainable packaging and running a composting program to protect the environment while offering a memorable experience. So lastly, we also believe in building community bond through engaging team events like Halloween celebration for pet in costume and Christmas party, and even pet matchmaking event where friendship or love can bloom. Next, I will pass.
Okay, thank you, Boyka. Now I will talk about who are our customers and positioning and branding. Our customer base is varied. They are all connected by their love for animals. They include pet owners and pet lovers who making up 60% of our customer base. These individuals prioritize the comfort and happiness of their furry companions. Tourists increasing 30% of our visitors. These individuals seek unique local experience that combine pet-friendly environment with pet food. Besides that, food lovers representing another 20%. These customers enjoy high-quality human food offerings while experiencing a cozy and social cafe ambience. Next, positioning and branding. Our brand at Star Pets Cafe is based on the straightforward but realistic concept of paw and pets where pets feel welcome. Star Pet Cafe positions itself as a unique and inclusive haven for pet lovers and their furry companions in Beijing. With only one other dog's cafe in the area, it stands out by offering a value for money experience that combines a perfect paradise playground for pets, a corrected doggy menu, and a chill ambience for humans. Branding emphasizes its commitment to sustainability, community engagement, and ethical practice, reflected in initiatives like shelter partnership, eco-friendly packaging, and trained professional staff. This distinctive approach ensures Star Pet Cafe resonates with its target audience of pet lovers, tourists, and food lovers. Thank you. Now I will pass my turn to Jessie.
Before that, it will be Cecilia's part, which is for the personal analysis, and she is not here with us today, but I have her audio with me, which I will play now.
Alright, so let's move on to the pestle analysis. Try to imagine this. Sarawak is evolving, disposable incomes are rising, more households are embracing pets, and cafes are thriving like never before. But what does this mean for Star's Pet Cafe? Let's try to unpack the political, the economic, and social factors shaping our journey for Star's Pet Cafe. Starting with politics, the protection of Public Health Bill 2024 introduces stricter regulations for pet-related businesses. For some, this is a challenge, but for Stars Pet Cafe, it's an opportunity. By exceeding these requirements, such as ensuring rigorous hygiene standards, training staff in pet safety, and creating pet-friendly facilities, we build trust and credibility with our customers. Compliance isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about setting ourselves apart as a leader in the industry. For the economic factor, the stars are aligning as well. Disposable incomes have increased by 1.7%, reaching 7,100 ringgits in 2022, reflecting greater spending power for lifestyle experiences like pet cafes. Additionally, pet-related spending is booming, with dog food alone seeing a 21.5% increase from 2019 to 2022. These trends highlight a growing willingness to invest in pets as family members. By offering affordable yet premium services, Stars Pet Cafe is ready to tap into this expanding market. Socially, the connection between people and pets is stronger than ever. In 2023, over 51% of Malaysian households own pets, with nearly 15% owning dogs. This isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships as well. Pets are now seen as family, and people are seeking spaces that celebrate this bond. Stars Pet Cafe offers more than a service, it also provides a welcoming community where pet lovers can connect and enjoy meaningful moments with their furry companions. Understanding these political, economic, and social factors is crucial to shaping our business. They guide our strategy, inspire our offerings, and ensure that Stars Pet Cafe isn't just part of the market. It's leading the way in creating a space where pets and their owners truly belong.
So now I will move on to Porter's Five Forces. So I would like to share about the Porter's Five Forces analysis for our business and how it will be important to us. And then the aspects that will be important to us would be bargaining power of customers, threat of substitutes, and also industry rivalry. Firstly, bargaining power of customers is actually moderate to high. The reason for this is because pet owners nowadays, they tend to be more selective. They want to buy premium and high quality brand of food and also services in the market, but they are not willing to splurge. They want to buy at a reasonable price. And how are we going to overcome that is that we together, we can create this premium and high quality product that these customers demand, but at the same time, we are also able to offer them a unique value-driven experience that something in the market cannot offer. Secondly, would be threat of substitutes. Threat of substitute is actually high. The reason for this is because pet owners, they have more substitutes in the market that they can afford. And one of it is actually that they can prepare meals for their dogs at home because it's more convenient for them. But how are we going to stand out in the market is that we not only offer food, it goes beyond food for our cafe. We are also offering a curated social setting where pet owners can interact with other pet owners, pets can interact with pets, and also customers in general can interact with each other. And that, I think, is a win-win situation for the both parties involved. And that, I think, is something we can discourage our potential customers from looking for substitutes in the market. And lastly would be industry rivalry. In Kuching, it would be actually moderate to high. Even though Kuching, we only have one dog cafe and one cat cafe, but the competition actually it expands beyond that when we consider other pet stores in the market, such as Just Pets and Amazing Pets. So how are we going to be different is that we are able to create a unique, premium experience that these competitors cannot match. And in another way, I would say that through this partnership, your higher quality dog food and our pet cafe, we together can create something that is unique, that is memorable for our pets, that no one in the market can actually top that, because we are just unique that way. So that is all from me. I would like to pass it to William.
Thank you, Teresa. I will talk about the marketing mix. As for first, the show location in Mina Square, Kuching can leverage high traffic and the latest pet-friendly appeal to attract to diverse clientele. In 5 years, the plan is to establish an online store that offers select product, pet dress, and merchandise, expanding the cafe's realm beyond Kuching. But we know that product is key in this business. The logic manufacture this such as chicken meatballs, shuffle fries, beef hot house cappuccino, and probiotics, all craft to ensure pet health and health. The customer menu offer a variety of refreshing ice cream and non-coffee options, along with a range of sweet snacks in both small and large size. However, customer will be attracted to promotion. Share favorite pet content on Instagram, Facebook, thread the cafe virus, and happy customer use story and news to capture events and boost engagement. Collaborating with local pet influence blogger and lifestyle influence will help the cafe react pet owner and eventually spread its brand message. Organizing regular events as pet adoption days of Teen Cat Day by Pulse and Coffee Sunday will help build community and attract foot traffic. When we are talking about promotion, we will think about the price. The customer manufacturer price ranging from 4 ringgit 50 cents until 22 ringgit, offering a variety of options from small meals to substantial meals. The pet menu offers specially food price between 8 ringgit until 25 ringgit, delivering a unique dining experience for pets. Thank you. Now I will pass to Henry.
Thank you. At Stars Pet Cafe, we are deeply committed to embedding environmental, social, and governance principles into our business model to make a meaningful and lasting impact in Kuching. Allow me to share how our cafe champions sustainability, community well-being, and ethical practices. As for environmental initiatives, we prioritize eco-conscious operations by sourcing ingredients and packaging locally to reduce our carbon footprint while supporting Sarawak's economy. Our cafe uses biodegradable packaging and has implemented a comprehensive composting program. By transforming organic waste into compost for local farmers, we aim to address issues like landfill overuse and pollution. Additionally, we will install energy-efficient appliances and low-flow water fixtures to conserve resources. By aligning our practices with Sustainable Development Goal 12, responsible consumption and production, we aim to promote environmental sustainability while inspiring our customers to make eco-friendly choices. As for social responsibility, our cafe is designed to foster inclusivity and adoption and community engagement. From hosting adoption events to offering a safe and welcoming space for pet lovers, we aim to build meaningful connections. Moreover, we ensure fair wages and continuous training for our staff, particularly in pet care and customer service, empowering them to deliver exceptional experiences. As for the governance practices, finally, we are committed to transparent and ethical governance. This includes strict adherence to local regulations for animal welfare and business operations. Our partnership with Paw Pet Food also exemplifies this as we collaborate with eco-conscious partners to uphold high standards for sustainability and quality. By integrating these ESG principles, we are not only addressing Sarawak's environmental challenges but also creating a business that resonates with value of our community. Together, we can make Stars Pet Cafe a model for sustainable and ethical entrepreneurship. Thank you. I'll pass it to Joey.
Thanks, Perry. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Star Pet Cafe demonstrates a strong financial trajectory, showcasing sustainable growth and profitability that make it an attractive investment opportunity. With projected sales increasingly steadily by 6% annually, the cafe profit grows from 257,515 ringgit in year 1 to 383,135 ringgit by year 5, reflecting consistent market demand. The closing balance strengthens significantly from 223,465 ringgit in year 0 to 2,283,236 ringgit in year 5, ensuring financial stability and capacity for expansion. Furthermore, the return on investment impressively rises from 55.09% in year 1 to 81.96% in year 5, underlining exceptional value for investors. Overall, we are a unique pet cafe in Kuching, offering high-quality services, a diverse menu, hygienic dining atmosphere, engaging activities, mesmerizing experiences, and pet training. Additionally, we embrace the SDG to address the ESG challenges, contributing to protect the planet, fostering social responsibility, and maintaining transparent and ethical operations. We assure our investors guaranteed returns and profitability in the long term as we strictly comply with all business regulations set by the federal government. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so we're supposed to be investors, right? Is that right?
But, we are mainly looking for a partnership where you would invest 40% of us.
40%. So you guys come up with the rest now. So how much is that?
60%.
Oh, no, I mean the whole investment value.
$467,478 ringgit.
Oh, okay. So what do we get then? In
What
return?
we get?
Yeah.
Return 55.09% of ROI in year 1 to 81.96% in year 5.
You go ahead.
How does that work? Sorry, okay, reverse a bit, there's actually a whole lot of questions. So who are we actually? Investors?
Yes.
No, did I hear something about Pao
Paw Pet Food.
what?
Paw Pet Food.
And this was right at the beginning, right?
Yes.
We are all pet food.
Yeah,
Yes.
so,
We are
so,
seeking for
Okay.
40%.
okay, but you're actually expressly presenting to who again? How?
How?
For B&W, I mean.
Paw Pet Food.
B&W.
Yes.
Okay.
So what is Paw Pet Food? Your pet is a pet food supplier?
It's a pet food supplier, but she's an online-based pet food supplier.
Okay, so we're online.
So,
we supply-
sorry, I don't know who they are, right? But can you give me a bit of background on who this is? Yeah.
So Paw Pet Food is actually a Kuching-based online dog food supplier, but she specializes in homemade dog food. So yeah.
Okay.
Also, you're talking to us to join you.
Yes,
This is a pet cafe or is it a dog cafe?
it's a pet cafe, but it's mainly on dogs.
It's mainly on dogs.
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain how your cafe works? Like the setting, like when you go in, where do the pets go? Where do the humans go?
So
Where does the
first,
eating happen?
we actually have a floor plan.
Great.
This is how it would look like. We will basically rent 2 premises, and then the pets and then the humans are actually separated through a transparent glass door. So it will be, because there's the law or the protection of public health, because due to, they are concerned about hygiene, right? So
Right.
how we're going to overcome is that we are going to rent 2 premises, and then we're going to separate the dogs and the humans, so that is we can overcome that deal.
So the dogs and the humans are not together. The dogs go to dogs and humans go to humans. Okay.
You can see your dogs on the
Yes.
other side, right? Because it's a glass.
Is there any issues with dogs all hanging out together?
We
Because I know that if you put the dogs in like a pet hotel or whatever, they can come back with disease or they can like be very naughty with other dogs because they are not very sociable or not well trained. Will there be any issues like that?
For that, our employees will actually be trained to overcome this issue. Like let's say the dogs, probably they might have issue with each other or something like that. So our employees will be able to be there to oversee all of this, and then they'll be able to prevent this from happening.
Oh, okay.
Any pets that you don't allow?
We will only mainly allow dogs.
But then why do you call it a pet cafe?
Yeah, why not call it a dog?
Because dog is a pet. And here is a dog.
I understand. I think because just now it was like, the idea is that it's called pet cafe because we allow other animals to.
Yes.
So now it's dogs.
Yes.
It's actually a dog tag, okay.
Yes.
I think you mentioned that in Kuching there's only like one dog cafe and one cat cafe, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen that actually, to be honest with you. Are they still operating?
For the cat cafe, yes, it is still operating. It's actually in Sato. It's called Meow Cafe or something like that.
Okay.
And how they're operating is that it's actually, it's the same, it's not to say it's the same concept. They have to pay entrance fee if they want to visit pets itself. But the cats are alone in a room, and then the cats are alone in a room, and then us customers, we're not allowed to bring food or to bring any beverages inside. So it's just separated section for the pets and the human. And then as for the dog cafe, it's actually called Guac. But if I'm not mistaken,
Guac, yeah, I know Guac.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's considered a dog cafe.
It was a dog cafe,
Yeah, okay.
but it closed down.
But you know, I think that was just the owner's dog, right?
Yes, it was a owner's dog.
Yeah, so I mean, the customers, the patrons don't bring their own
They are
dogs.
allowed to.
Not allowed to, right?
Allowed to.
They're allowed to?
Yes,
Oh,
they're
okay.
allowed to.
Do you know why it closed down?
Yeah.
That I'm not so sure, honestly, to be honest. I'm so sorry.
I mean, don't you think that's a bit important? Considering you're asking us for money,
I
right?
think it was because of the location, the area, because they were operating in a housing area,
Yeah.
and then it was a house by itself, and then there were no parking area for the customers. So it kind of actually prevented customers from coming because they feel like it's a bit of a hassle. They have to bring their dogs, but then they don't have anywhere to park.
Yeah. Because for me, it would be, quite a puzzle why there aren't many of these cafes around. You know, is there a reason you think?
Because
Why?
they dog lover.
Sorry.
They like dogs.
Yeah, I know, but but you know, I mean, we got cafes trying all kinds of things, right? But how come we don't have many of these dog cafes? You know, is there a reason you think?
Because Malaysia is an Islamic country, yeah, and dog is not halal. Yeah,
Okay.
That's the reason why.
no reason have.
But is there anything that says that you can't have it together? I mean, it says not halal, right? I'm not sure whether dogs are halal or not. I don't think you eat them, so I don't think it's a halal certification issue, right? It's not a certification issue to halal certification. I don't think it comes under that. But maybe there's a bit of what you might refer to as being a bit unclean. So in that particular situation though, is there anything that prohibits you from opening something like this?
Yeah.
I would say it will probably be the new regulation that just came out, I think, April or March, and that might actually hinder these people from wanting to open a dog cafe because they will feel like, oh, you know what, even if I do this, the law will be against me, and then there's a lot of things that I have to go through. I have to apply for license, and then I have to train my employees, and then vaccine and all of that things.
But does this law, this particular, what is this?
It's a
Protection of public health. So here, does it prohibit you from doing this?
No, actually, the law it actually prohibits. It stated that pets are not allowed to die in the same premise as humans. That is the law itself. And then when it came out, actually the cat cafe owner, they expressed their concern because they said, I've been in the business for this long, and then I feel like this would be a threat to my business. But then for them, they're still operating well until now. And then I think that is why some new companies, some new business, they do not want to go into the field because they're scared about this thing happening. But for us, we are not scared because we know that we are able to overcome it by that core plan, which is 2 premises for dogs and humans.
So what do you want from us other than, is it funds or you want dog food from us?
You will be our lifelong supplier for dog food because we believe that you have quality dog food that we can provide for our customers' pets. And then we are also seeking for investment, which is 40% from the investment.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I was wondering about the menu, right? For the, I think you've got like 2 menus. You call it like a pet menu and then the human menu.
This is the doggy
The doggy menu.
and this is the human.
Okay. This is the human menu. You guys want to see?
Yeah.
What's your average unit price that you're using for your calculations while legal?
Pay for expenses or profit.
Unit price, that means you are selling. What was your unit price? How do you determine your profitability? How do you determine the number of units sold? What was your mechanism?
I would assume the daily and times 2.5 will be our profit.
Oh, so you just took the expense, so you didn't actually project your sales? I mean, how do you project your sales? You just estimate at 2.5. That was your sales. So it's based on your expenses itself. So how many customers will you need? Okay, what was your projected first year net profit, right? What was your projected sales? How much were you expecting to sell in your first year? Do you have any idea? Or the other question is, if you cannot determine that, do you have a break-even point?
No.
Did not calculate your break-even point.
We use ROI.
I understand. But it would be nice to know how many sales you need, right? And whether it will be actually manageable in your outlet. You said you were going to rent am I right? And Milan Square.
Yes.
So how would your setup be? Can you, let's say if I was to go to this place here, bring my dog, first have to get a dog, then bring my dog, right? How would that work? Will I just walk in? Is it a ground floor setting?
Yes,
First floor
it's a
setting?
ground floor
It's a ground floor, right? So you're talking about 2 units side by side, is it? All right. So what's the rental for that?
We have research on that. Actually, for 1 unit itself, the rental will be 4,000 per month, and then 2 units will be 8,000.
For ground floor.
Yes.
Milan Square is
Opposite University.
so you're just actually taking the ground floor unit. Is this so Milan Square? There's a condo. There's a condo somewhere, right?
Yes.
What's it called?
Milan.
Milan, is it?
Yeah.
Milan Square.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, the condo is here. So where is it located? I just want to have an idea of where you are. Is it like really deep in, or are you like on the outskirts?
On the outskirts.
Basically facing the main road.
Yes.
Only 4,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically your total rental then will be 8,000 a month.
Yes, total rental will be 8,000.
So the total investment you actually want from this is about nearly $500,000, right? And how much are you guys putting up on your own?
This will be
We're putting on in 700,000.
You guys are putting up 700,000.
Yeah.
Or is it total this?
Yeah.
Oh, you putting up 700,000.
So the food part, right, you want us to supply for the dog food, is it? Are you going to use our dog food and cook it or something else, or is it like our dog food just straight goes on your menu?
I mean, we can alter it, you know. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So I only sell dog food but it's not cooked into something that's ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then on your menu here you've got chicken meatballs. These are for the dogs, right? Shepherd's pie, beef hot dog, you know.
So we make this, right? I mean, we should know, but then I don't.
Yeah.
But
We make
do we
already.
make these?
No.
You guys
So we
just
don't make it.
supply the
Oh,
ingredient
okay.
for
Yeah.
us.
So what
Then we
ingredients are you actually getting from this?
like all the meat,
Okay.
all the
These are all
the
cheap.
dog bread.
So in that case, I would like to know more about the people in your kitchen that are preparing the dog food, because if my name is on it, right, then I'll make sure that you are preparing good food with it, and I'll make sure that it's safe for pets. What kind of chefs do you have preparing the food for dogs? Any special qualifications? Yes. And?
Right, good job. Yeah.
Maybe one of it will train for specialized in dog kind of thing.
Right.
Another one is like human.
So
Yeah.
for that, we were thinking because we are going to mainly get our employees from SSCCA because they are usually volunteers, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna employ them because they are used to handling dogs and then they know about dogs qualification, dogs requirements and this kind of thing. So what we will do is we will make sure that they are the one who will be able to help us to prepare food.
But what about the human side? How are you doing the food? You're cooking it on site or you're ordering outsourcing? The human side of the cafe, the food, are you preparing it yourself or outsourcing? As in you have a
Like a kitchen?
kitchen crew and
Yeah,
stuff?
we have a kitchen.
How about the size of the venue and how many tables are there for the humans, you know, and things like that, you know, like how many can you accommodate? Well, this is it, so it's like just, because I see like 6 tables.
6 tables.
That's 6 tables, that's it?
For now, our plan is like that because we are going to expand over the 5 years of time, but in the initial stage, it will be like that.
Okay. Okay, so I'm also kind of wondering for these kinds of cafe, you know, I think people tend to linger, right? Do they?
Yes.
Because you sit around, you eat, and you take a long time to eat, and then you know play with the dogs or something, watch the dogs, right?
No, you can't tell the other side.
Yeah, but well, I mean, at least you want to interact. That's the reason why you're there, right? Because you can spend some time with the dogs and all that. So it means that they're going to occupy, you know, the turnover rate for the tables are going to be very low. So then with only 6 table capacity, right, and your ability to make sales, I think, is going to be hindered, right? I would think that's why, you know, a lot of these cafes would have like an entrance fee or something like that, you know. So what are your thoughts on this, about this thing?
Maybe for that, we can improve by adding benches or like would be probably chairs or sitting area for the humans in the dogs area. But those area will be the area that we cannot dine. So that will just be the area that they mainly socialize with the dogs.
What are the tables for the pet area? Sorry.
Maybe got tables for you.
Yeah.
Like a small table, maybe one for
A
kids.
short one, is it?
Yeah, short one.
For the dogs,
Yeah.
For the dogs.
Yeah.
That's cute, huh?
Yeah.
My question is what? No, I'm curious. I mean,
So they can
Okay.
have tea.
they have tea.
Yeah, tea.
别碰死的来说。
Like memorizing experience for
Okay.
dogs.
The Dashan is Dashan or something?
Oh, I see.
That's going to have a problem sitting
Okay.
down.
I thought it's a bad table.
Okay, so where's the food going to be prepared then? For the dogs? You said that you have a kitchen and staff that's actually doing stuff for the dog, right? Where would they be located? Yeah. And then how about the human kitchen? I mean food for the dog owners or the pet owners.
Pet here.
Next door to each other.
Yeah.
One floor like this.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering about, you know, the kind of behaviors, like consumption behaviors when it comes to something like this, you know, like, why would people want to go to this place? Is it because they want to interact with some dogs or something like that? They want to bring their pets, you know, and then when they're there, they just buy something to eat, you know? Or is it the other way around, you know? It's like, I can go to this place to, I look at it as a dining option or, you know, eating place, and I just bring my dog, see? So that my dog is just an add-on, you know? Okay, so how do you think, what do you guys think about this, you know? Would the men menu be the human menu or the doggy menu? Both. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you position this, you know? as a positioning strategy?
What do you mean by that, sorry?
I'm trying to see how you can position this for your customers. You know, like what are you going to tell them about this place, about why they should come? What's special about you, is it?
The special thing is probably just because we have a doggy menu, and other pet cafes probably don't have it. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking you can go one way. It's like this is just you sell this or you position this as like any other cafe. It's just that you can bring your dog along. That's one way to look at it, right? The other way to look at it is this is a dog cafe.
You can come and sit down.
Yeah, you can come and sit down and watch your dog eat or whatever.
Let your dog have a day out.
Yeah, something like that. So how would you want to position this? I don't think there's a right and wrong answer, guys. You don't have to be so tense, right? But yeah, just this interesting thing about this.
I mean, how are you going to sell this? I mean, I think there are a couple of things. One, we're looking at customers here. How are we going to bring them in? I mean, if we were to invest, right, we'll be concerned about that, I think.
I think honestly, maybe for us, we would be more on the latter option where it's more about dogs. Because we will have our own dogs in the cafe, right? So it means that we are probably one of the only cafe in Kuching that we have dogs in the premise. So then people will be like, hey, you know what? They have dogs here, it's cute, why don't we go see? Because most of the time when we want to see dogs in Kuching, it will just be people walking the dogs in the park or something like that. So maybe we will sell the idea that we are a cafe, but we are a cafe that you can come here and look at these dogs and play with these dogs and even socialize with them.
We also have lots of activities. Yeah.
Okay.
What are the other opportunities that my brand has for publicity in your shop?
For that, maybe we can have an area or a shelf where we will sell your actual food products, and then you can put up your Instagram there, and then we can whenever customers they want to pay, and then we can hey, you know what, these are our food supply, why don't you buy from them? Because this, if you find it good for your dogs, then it's good for you.
Okay. Can I have my logo on your business signage?
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Mm.
I think that's a deal.
Yeah. Okay. You have any more?
Yeah, so from us, the investment is one thing. Now, the food, we actually supply the meat and the vegetables and the other ingredients for the dog food, right? And we are supposed to be a dog food supplier, and we don't do anything else. So, if I take my self-interest aside, that I'm looking at sales, right? I'm now thinking, why not get the ingredients from somewhere else? Like say a butcher, I mean, you need meat, right? So I'm not sure what meat you're looking for, but let's say chicken.
We don't fully take the ingredients from you guys, like maybe because you have the recipe for it, so we can take your recipe.
Like
Sorry?
probiotic.
Because you are
Not exclusive.
you are a local supplier,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we trust you that you have something that we want. So in a way, we do trust that you can provide us something that in the market is, how do I explain this? We can trust that your food is actually organic by itself and it's something that is good for the dogs, rather than we buy from large retailers in market, because we trust in building local business together.
So that's what we supply, the organic meat. And people buy that from us? No, I just really, I cannot brain it, because if I was to own a pet, if I buy dog food, and this is a big supply chain, I would have imagined that they would have processed it to a point where I can just feed the dog. I mean, that's what dog food is, right? And no, I'm just thinking of the things that I get in the market, right? Canned food, the dog food that's in cans, and the dog cheese, kibbles, yeah, right? cat cables, dog, yeah, that kind of thing, right?
But I think from what you said just now, right, that this particular company, Popo Pet Food, has been in operation, and then what they do is they do kind of homemade
Yes.
food for dogs, right? And people
Yes.
can sort of, what do you call it, cater or something like
They
that?
can,
Is it
they
ca-
can.
fresh lah? Is it
Oh,
fresh
yes,
kind of thing, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, I think I've seen that, but I didn't know the name of the company.
I don't know what they give. Is it like, is that like meat?
I think so. I think they've got different,
Yes,
different menu items or whatever.
Is it okay
No.
if I show you the Instagram?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure.
No, but I'm trying to bring it.
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if there's a better word for it, then it's just yeah.
Yeah.
As a customer, I'll be like, I want, let's say if something like chicken meatballs, right? I would want to have those meatballs like maybe, I don't know, frozen. Then I just put in the microwave or something. Then I give to,
This is the business, and then they do have some. And they do
Okay.
supply dog food, something like this. It is true that we can get kibbles or something like that from the market itself,
Mm.
but we want to offer something unique with our customers. And some pet owners, they tend to be like worried about their dog's health, and then we want to ensure that these dogs get the nutrients that they deserve, and then it's all about aesthetic also. So if we were to serve
Like
kibbles,
the day
I
out
hope-
for them,
yeah.
just like humans, right?
Yes, that's
They
true.
want to just get the can off the shelf.
But this
Yeah.
is fish.
Do that at home.
Dogs eat fish. Oh.
For nutrients, yes. Good.
Fish got bio omega 3.
So these like look like a bit more like snacks, right? Chicken feet. Yeah, that's chicken feet, right?
This is premium, man.
Chicken
Yeah.
feet
Is
got
this
collagen.
cooked or freeze dried or what?
I think it's mainly cook and freeze dried, both of it. So we're gonna ask from that from you, and then we will yes, we cook it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone
All
will
right.
okay, you get it.
Yeah, I get it too. Yeah. But I think when, I want to make a comment about this. I think because I see your prices, right? Your prices are quite like big market prices, right? They're not too high or anything like that, right? But I think for something like this, you probably have to jack up a bit, it has to go a bit premium, I think. Even getting the food from us, and the way the whole concept works, right? I think you need that. It's basically kind of like a Starbucks, like somebody goes in there, buys one drink and sits there for 4 hours, right? And so you need to think about that, I think.
Yeah. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Danica, any comments about this?
Just talk about
Mm. Okay.
I think that you guys did a good job. You pulled out things that are very easy for me to read, like why we're unique and all that. And then you did pestle, and then you did importance. You actually pulled out points that are only relevant to you. I like that. Rather than just put everything there, you just put things that are relevant, and it shows your thinking. I think that's very good. I think you did a very good job presenting. It's very natural. You did not read. I like your outdoor voice.
Thanks.
Yeah, but generally I think you guys did a good job with perfect.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you very much, guys. Okay. You guys ready? Sorry?